Hey everybody, my name's Puppet, and today we're going to be looking at Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Oh boy, let's get into this.
This was never your city. It's mine.
If I don't destroy the collider, none of us will have a home to go home to.
Remember, what makes you different
Let's go!
is what makes you Spider-Man.
Officer, I love you.
Wait, what?
Alright guys, so I just came from the movies and saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm a big Marvel fan. I mean, I haven't done much Marvel content on my channel except for Venom, and that's really it. But I was so excited for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So super excited. The art style looked pretty cool, and like seeing all the Spider people together, I was just super hyped. And then when I heard that this is almost like a perfect movie, it had like 100% of Rotten Tomatoes until some jerk just decided to say, "Oh, the animation sucks." So it was 99, then it went down, and now it's 97% Rotten Tomatoes right now. But I gotta tell you, in my opinion, this is one of the greatest movies ever. I cannot say this enough. This is one of the greatest movies I have ever seen. The comedy, perfect. The writing, perfect. The storytelling, the pacing, it's perfect. The animation, that is some of the greatest animation I have ever seen. Screw you guys for saying that the animation sucked. This is such a good movie. I mean, you even love the characters. Even the side characters, like, they don't get much screen time, but the screen time that they're on, they're just a delight to see on the screen. This movie is also just a marvelous beauty of animation. It's just beautiful to look at. It's extraordinary, magnificent. Even if you don't like Marvel movies, like, just see this movie. It's fantastic. The action scenes, they're almost as par with Avengers Infinity War. I'm serious. The action in this movie is almost as good as that movie. And I thought the action for Avengers Infinity War was the best ever. I just love this movie. And I highly, I mean highest with the highly recommend going seeing this movie. Even if you don't like Marvel, don't like animation, even you like guys that say animation is for kids, god dang it, no. This movie is not meant for kids. It is animation is not for kids. I really want to stress this out for a second. Animation is not strictly for kids. Illumination animation, it's for kids. Disney movies, I wouldn't say it's for kids. And I think people know that Pixar movies aren't for kids, really. It's for everyone. Everyone. This movie is for everyone, especially the Marvel fans. Because there's so many little hidden Easter eggs in this movie that if you, love Marvel and stuff, you'll get it. There's a whole bunch of Spider-Man reference to old Spider-Man movies, old TV show of Spider-Man, and Spider-Man songs and products. It goes by fast, so you have to get it.
My name is Peter Parker. I'm pretty sure you know the rest. I saved the city, fell in love, then I saved the city again and again and again. Look, I'm a comic book, a cereal, I did a Christmas album, and a so-so pops.
So we're going to talk about the characters. Miles Morales.
My name's Miles Morales.
Hey, kid. You're like me.
One thing I know for sure, don't do it like me. Do it like you.
Brooklyn! I love Miles Morales. I know a little bit of Miles Morales from the Amazing Spider-Man TV show, The Ultimate Spider-Man on Disney XD. I've seen a little bit of that, and I know Miles was in the show. And I watched a little bit of it, so I know a little bit about Miles Morales. And, I was okay with it. I never really read comics at all. But, dang, these people really make me like Miles Morales. The first black Spider-Man on the big screen. It's really nice. Sure, it's animated, but it's cool for that diversity. And I just really enjoy it. He's just a down-to-earth character. And he's also a teenager. Sure, we got that with Tom Holland as the new Spider-Man. But this feels more down-to-earth and stuff. It feels more relatable as a teenager. And you just feel like he is really a teenager. He's not some grown man playing a teenager like Andrew Garfield and Tony Maguire. Not that. He just feels like, even though he is played by an adult, but he just feels like a regular kid. And he likes, I think he likes art and stuff. And he's always like chilling, like he's like the cool kid, but also awkward and stuff. And it's really nice. He's just not like, it's not over exaggerated. Also, like the first time the adult Peter Parker.
I love this burger. It's so delicious. One of the best burgers I've ever had. You have money, right? I'm not very liquid right now.
I think you're gonna be a bad teacher.
Now, we've always got teenager Peter Parker, but also actor who plays a teenager Peter Parker. We've never really gotten an adult Peter Parker, not played by not trying to be a teenager. This time we finally got that. We finally got Peter Parker as an adult, and it's really interesting how they deal with this. That being Spider-Man as an adult ruins this man's life. He never gets sustained and never has like a chance to actually enjoy his life. Being Spider-Man has ruined this man's life. And it's really interesting and cool to see that Spider-Man will ruin his life. And this could be like foreshadowing how Spider-Man doesn't really deal with his problems, really. So that's really good. I like that. And, you know, Spider-Gwen, pretty good.
Let's start at the beginning. My name is Gwen Stacy. For the last 2 years, I've been the one and only Spider-Gwen. I joined a band, saved my dad. And one day this weird thing happened. And I mean like really weird. I was blown into last week. Literally. I landed in New York, but not my New York.
Didn't get much screen time, but I liked when she was on screen. Really cool, I guess. I would love to see more of her, though. I do like her character. As I said, I haven't read the comics. I know she actually is in a new TV show on Disney Channel or Disney X. I don't even know. But she is in a new TV show, and I do look forward to seeing her in the sequel. Now, there's some other Spider people like Anime.
Hi guys! Konnichiwa! Hajime yoroshiku!
Now, she had, like, the least amount of screen time. But I did like her as a character. It was really funny. I don't like anime for sure, but this is an anime character I would totally watch. Really enjoyed her, and she has some really good action scenes with the mech. I really, really liked it. And also we have Black and White 30 Spider-Man. I forget his name.
Hey, fellas.
Is he in black and white?
Where's that wind coming from? We're in a basement.
Wherever I go, the wind follows. And the wind, it smells like rain.
And I know anime Spider-Girl is Penny Parker, I think. And then I don't remember this guy, but he is played by Terry Crews or something. I don't know. Nick Crews? Dad Crews? Some Crews. The guy who plays Superman, or who was supposed to play Superman, but he also played Superman in Teen Titans Go. Nicolas Cage. It's Nicolas Cage. That's right. Not any Crews, right? It's Nicolas Cage playing the 30th Spider-Man. I loved him. He was hilarious. Had so many good funny scenes. One of the funniest guys in the movie, I gotta say. Even funnier than SpiderHam. And we're about to get to SpiderHam, though. And I love the fact that he lives in a world of black and white. And then when he sees color, he doesn't actually know what any color is because he's just been living in a world of black and white. It's so funny seeing what type of colors. So he's trying to ask, what is this color? Blue? And they're like, no. Is this red? Nah. And then we move on to
SpiderHam, SpiderHam, friendly neighborhood SpiderHam, spins a web, that's the gig, kinda weird cause he's a pig, look out, here comes the SpiderHam. Life is a plate of bacon, when trouble's in the making, you'll find the spider.
Classic Simpsons character finally comes to the big screen as SpiderHam. SpiderHam seems like a joke and like a comic relief character that would just probably ruin the movie, like Minions or something. But no, they perfectly execute SpiderHam and get him right. And he's not oversaturated, he's not overdone, and he's not, like, he is funny too. And they don't use him as much as you possibly would think. SpiderHam is used as well as possible. And I really enjoyed the screen he was on. And he had some really, really good action scenes and really funny lines. And I love the fact that they play on that he is probably a Looney Tune, most likely. And I love that they play off of that. It's really good. I like what they did with SpiderHam. Really, really good. And the villains in this movie These are pretty good villains. Like, Kingpin is the main
Super Collider.
You're gonna love this.
Dimension.
This was never your city. It's mine.
And if you guys don't know who Kingpin is, he is from Daredevil, basically. If you guys have seen the Netflix show Daredevil. Like, so, because I've seen it, I know a lot more about Kingpin. And it was really cool, and it does really relate to that. So, I mean, if you really want to know more about Kingpin, then watch the Netflix Daredevil show. So, yeah, and also, I gotta talk about the art style. It's very unique. It's a type of comic book-esque type art style that makes it seem like you're in a comic book. And there's always some weird, cool Easter eggs and cool effects that keep happening and stuff. And the colors just blend together. It's the art style is very hard to talk about because it's undescribable. It's interesting. It's new. It's unique. Unique to the movie that it probably would only work in a movie like this. Like, if it was anything else, like Iron Man, it probably would not work. I don't think it would work in any other thing, but possibly Spider-Man. It's just really good. It's fantastic. It's visually amazing. Like, I mean, don't take my word for it. Just freaking go see the movie. It's fantastic. I saw this in IMAX, and it just popped out. And the sounds and colors just blend together to make a masterpiece. I swear to God. And yeah, I mean, the story's pretty good. It flows pretty well, and it doesn't like slack off or anything. It just keeps going. And whenever we spend time with a certain character, you really feel an emotional connection with them. Whenever they want you to feel something. And this movie, the jokes and the emotional things tie really good together. Like Avengers Infinity War, the jokes and the emotion really tie well together. It's fantastic what this movie is. This movie isn't just one of the greatest anime movies of all time. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Heck, it's one of the greatest movies this year. Almost, like, I'm still saying Avengers Infinity War is my favorite at this point. I'm sorry, but Avengers Infinity War is just great. This beats Incredibles 2. I thought Incredibles 2 was the greatest movie of this second greatest movie. This just beats it. It's almost, I'm probably going to go see this movie again. I don't usually say that. I usually don't say I'm going to go see a movie again. Sure, it was Avengers Infinity War, Incredibles 2, Black Panther. Those are like my latest movies I said I would see again. I only saw Black Panther again though, because Black Panther. But this movie, I'm actually willing to go see this movie again. It is just that good. It's that good. It's that charming. And it's just overall great. And just, I know if you guys really just don't like animation, I swear to God, just go see it. It is worth the money. It is worth like the time going to it. I guarantee you. Dislike my video if you prove me wrong. This is a great movie, and I've never highly recommended a movie, but this is above and beyond highly recommending a movie. It's fantastic. It's great. Everything about this movie is almost perfect. This is from Sony. A Sony movie of all things, especially Sony Animation. The people that make Hotel Transylvania and the Smurfs. The people that made that movie, the kind company that made that movie, make this masterpiece? I can't believe this. Sony made a phenomenal movie. And just hands up to these guys. And what I give this movie is a 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. It's a fantastic movie, and I just highly recommend go seeing it. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.